the just printed Captain Slug's FLAK, and instead of the hardware kit online, I've bought parts myself here in Sweden. And yeah, it's just a quick test on how it goes. You can see the numbers here are 90 FPS, and this is the ones coming from this one. Focus, yes. From this guy, actually, it really depends on the amount of the rubber bands you put on. I have started it with like maybe half of the size here, and it was 30 FPS approximately, 32 being precise. And now I've put a bit more of the rubber bands, and then you'll see that now the number goes up to 64 FPS. And that's, I mean, I think that's what it depends on. It really depends on the amount of the rubber bands and the quality of the rubber you have on this thing. But it's super fun. Nice design, nice prototype. So now guys, this thing is loaded, and I'm gonna try to measure the FPS for it. You should see it. Come on. Let's see if it works, and we go. 66. All right. So that's it pretty much. With this amount of bands, it's, I don't know how many. Yeah, it's quite a lot. I mean, I've used half of the box of those rubber bands you get here in the department store with all the stationary things. And yeah, these are the tools you need for it. Of course, especially the scuba tank. That's the most important part, and a little bit of bolts and everything. But it's a really fun project. You should try it. And Captain Slug is so nice. He responds online if you ask him a question. Very very fast. Really appreciate it. For those who are in Sweden, these things are bought from Bauhaus. It's the those U-shape things. It's 20 by 10, and this one was 1 meter. I think it's like 150 kronas. And you can get the same stuff from the material store in the center of Stockholm for half the price. Yeah, this pipe was also quite not easy to get. This is actually from Biltema. The thing you use for like hanging your clothes in the wardrobes. And this one goes in like 1 meter, and it's like also 60 kronas or something. And this pipe is the tricky one. It's 50 millimeters pipe, and you want to have it in clear color, but that's like polycarbonate, and in Sweden it's really hard to get anywhere. I couldn't find it. And in the material store, I think I saw it one time. It was like 300 kronas for half a meter. So I bought this pipe from Eula for like 2 meters for 60 kronas, and it works just fine. The O-rings, here it's a bit tricky. I used like thin O-rings I got from the pack from also Biltema, I believe. And on the plunger I put some of this tape, I think 4 layers of this tape, and then those thin and then it worked really good. For the other details, this connection was air leaking a bit, so I put some glue around here and there, and actually, yeah, in there as well. Actually, some lubricant like silicone, and that worked really well. Yeah, and that's how it is. It's a fun project to play, and it's really interesting in the way how you load it. I think that this thing is a bit weak as well. I mean, I have hard times pushing all this rubber back, all the strength from this rubber back with this pole, I think. And also now when I have more rubber bands on, it has really hard times pushing out the ball. So I think I'll have to tweak it a bit. But otherwise, I mean, you need a bit of filing here and there. That's why I have a set of files somewhere. Yeah, it's a super nice thing and super cool design. Really talented engineer and really good 3D designer, Captain Slug. So thank you for that, man, if you're watching this video. And for everyone else, well, try it. It's really great stuff. And if you don't want to go through all the shops, well, just order the hardware, like, you know, the hardware kit online, and it's gonna make your life super easy, because, you know, you have to get all those screws in place, and it's a lot of them. And I've used actually different ones. I've used M3 here for most of the job here, and M4 here, and I think this was like M5, the long one. Yeah, and these are also M4, I believe. Yeah, M4. And you see they not fit. It's like, it's a prototype for me. So yeah, that's the thing. And I also used the same rubber bands for all these little like rubbery parts here and here, and inside there as well. And it works just perfectly fine. Yeah, that's it. Like, I think you got all the details on how to build this, apart from the instructions that you get online officially. Try it at home. It's gonna be great and fun. See you. Bye.